Hey there, my wonderful friends. Welcome back to the channel, where we're all about helping you live your healthiest, happiest life in your golden years. Have you ever walked into a room and forgotten why you're there? Or maybe you've struggled to recall a name or felt a bit foggy when trying to focus. Sound familiar? Keeping your brain sharp as you age is something we all want, but it's not always easy. What if I told you there are 6 simple ways to boost your brain power at any age? No matter if you're 50, 60, or beyond. These aren't complicated tricks or expensive supplements. They're practical, science-backed tips you can start today to stay sharp, confident, and engaged. In this video, we're diving into the top tips for seniors to keep your mind vibrant and thriving. These tips aren't just my ideas. They're backed by research, expert advice, and real-life stories from seniors who transformed their mental clarity and zest for life. Whether you're worried about memory lapses, or just want to stay sharp for your hobbies, family, or even learning something new, this video is for you. Stick with me until the end, because I'm sharing inspiring stories of people just like you who boosted their brain power, plus easy ways to make these tips part of your daily routine. By the time we're done, you'll feel empowered to take charge of your brain health and live life with clarity and joy. Let's get started. Before we jump into the tips, let's talk about why brain health is such a big deal as we age. Your brain is like the control center for everything you do, from remembering your grandkids' birthdays to enjoying a good book or solving a crossword puzzle. As we get older, it's normal for memory and focus to change, but that doesn't mean you're doomed to brain fog. A 2020 study in the Lancet Neurology found that lifestyle changes can reduce the risk of cognitive decline by up to 40% in seniors. That's huge when you want to stay independent, engaged, and full of life. Let's meet Susan, a 67-year-old from Texas. Susan was struggling with forgetfulness and worried it was a sign of something serious. After making a few simple changes to her daily habits, her memory improved and she felt sharper than ever. She told me, "I feel like I got my brain back." That's the kind of change we're aiming for today with these 6 tips. Let's dive in. Our first tip is to stay physically active. You might be thinking, what does exercise have to do with my brain? Well, a lot. Physical activity increases blood flow to your brain, which helps grow new brain cells and improve memory. A 2019 study in the Journal of Alzheimer's Disease found that seniors who exercise regularly, even with light activities like walking, had a 35% lower risk of cognitive decline. That's a powerful reason to get moving. Let me tell you about John, a 70-year-old from Florida. John used to spend most of his days sitting, and he noticed his memory wasn't as sharp as it used to be. He started walking 20 minutes a day around his neighborhood, just enjoying the sunshine. Over time, he added some light stretching and even joined a senior dance class. Within a few months, John felt more alert and was remembering things like his grocery list without writing it down. He told me, "Walking didn't just help my body. It woke up my brain." John's story shows how powerful movement is for your brain. Exercise doesn't have to be intense. Even gentle activities like walking, gardening, or yoga can make a big difference. It's like giving your brain a fresh dose of oxygen and energy every day. What you can do, aim for 20 to 30 minutes of light activity most days, like walking, gardening, or chair yoga. Find something you enjoy, like dancing to your favorite music or joining a local walking group. Start small if you're new to exercise. Even 10 minutes a day is a great beginning. If mobility is an issue, try seated exercises or water aerobics. Always check with your doctor before starting a new exercise routine, especially if you have health conditions. Moving your body is one of the best ways to keep your brain sharp. Our second tip is to challenge your brain with new activities. Your brain loves to learn new things, and keeping it active with mental challenges can improve memory and focus. A 2021 study in neurology found that seniors who regularly engage in activities like puzzles, reading, or learning a new skill had a 30% lower risk of memory decline. It's like a workout for your brain, keeping it strong and flexible. Let's talk about Linda, a 65-year-old from London. Linda was worried about forgetting names and dates, and it was making her feel self-conscious. She decided to try something new and signed up for a painting class at her local community center. At first, she was nervous, but learning to paint gave her brain a fun challenge. Over a few months, Linda noticed she was remembering things better and felt more confident. She told me, "Painting didn't just give me a new hobby. It made my mind feel sharper." Linda's story is proof that your brain thrives on new challenges. Activities like puzzles, learning a language, or even playing a musical instrument can keep your mind engaged and growing. Plus, it's a great way to have fun and meet new people. What you can do: try a new activity that challenges your brain, like crossword puzzles, Sudoku, or learning a new hobby like knitting or gardening. Set aside 15 to 20 minutes a day for mental exercises. You can find free apps or books at your library. Join a local class or club to learn something new, like cooking or photography. If you're tech savvy, try online brain games or language apps like Duolingo. Start small and pick something you enjoy to make it a habit. Your brain will thank you for the workout. Our third tip is to eat brain-boosting foods. What you eat can have a big impact on your brain health. Foods rich in antioxidants, healthy fats, and vitamins can protect your brain cells and improve memory and focus. A 2020 study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that a Mediterranean-style diet rich in fruits, vegetables, fish, and nuts improved cognitive function in seniors by 25%. That's a delicious way to keep your brain sharp. Let me share a story about Robert, a 68-year-old from New York. Robert loved his burgers and fries, but he was feeling foggy and tired. His doctor suggested adding more brain-healthy foods to his diet, like salmon, blueberries, and spinach. Robert started making small changes, like swapping fries for a side salad and snacking on nuts instead of chips. Within a few weeks, he felt more alert and even started enjoying his new meals. Robert told me, "I didn't realize food could make my brain feel so much clearer." Robert's experience shows how powerful nutrition is for your brain. Foods like berries, fatty fish, leafy greens, and nuts are like fuel for your mind, helping you stay sharp and focused. Plus, eating well is great for your overall health and energy. What you can do: add brain-boosting foods to your diet, like blueberries, salmon, walnuts, spinach, or avocados. Aim for a colorful plate with plenty of fruits and vegetables. Try swapping processed snacks for healthier options, like a handful of nuts or a piece of fruit. Experiment with Mediterranean-style recipes, like grilled fish with veggies or a berry smoothie. If you're unsure where to start, check out free recipes online or at your local library. Always talk to your doctor if you have dietary restrictions or health conditions. Eating for your brain is a tasty way to stay sharp. Our fourth tip is to prioritize quality sleep. Sleep is when your brain processes information, forms memories, and repairs itself. Poor sleep can lead to brain fog, forgetfulness, and trouble concentrating. A 2021 study in sleep medicine found that seniors who got 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep per night had better memory and cognitive function than those with poor sleep. That's a big reason to make sleep a priority. Let's talk about Mary, a 62-year-old from California. Mary was struggling with forgetfulness and felt like her brain was in a fog. She was staying up late watching TV and waking up multiple times at night. Her doctor suggested a consistent sleep routine: no screens an hour before bed, a cool, dark room, and a relaxing evening ritual. Mary started reading a book and sipping chamomile tea before bed. Within a month, she was sleeping better and felt sharper during the day. Mary told me, "Good sleep was like a reset button for my brain." Mary's story shows how important sleep is for your brain health. Quality sleep helps your brain stay sharp, improve your mood, and gives you the energy to enjoy your day. It's like giving your mind a nightly tune-up. What you can do: aim for 7 to 8 hours of sleep per night and stick to a consistent bedtime, even on weekends. Create a relaxing bedtime routine, like reading, meditating, or listening to soft music for 20 to 30 minutes before bed. Keep your bedroom cool, dark, and quiet, and avoid screens at least an hour before sleep. Limit caffeine after noon, and avoid heavy meals late at night. If you're struggling with sleep, talk to your doctor about possible issues like insomnia or sleep apnea. Better sleep means a sharper brain. Our fifth tip is to stay socially connected. Spending time with friends, family, or your community isn't just good for your heart. It's great for your brain, too. Social interaction stimulates your brain, reduces stress, and keeps you mentally sharp. A 2019 study in the Journals of Gerontology found that seniors who stayed socially active had a 50% lower risk of cognitive decline compared to those who were isolated. That's a powerful reason to stay connected. Let me tell you about David, a 66-year-old from Australia. David was feeling lonely after retiring, and he noticed his memory wasn't as sharp. He decided to join a local book club and started volunteering at a community center. Spending time with new friends and engaging in lively discussions gave his brain a boost. Within a few months, David felt more alert and confident, and he even started hosting game nights with his neighbors. He told me, "Being around people brought my brain back to life." David's story shows how much social connection matters for your brain. Talking, laughing, and sharing experiences with others keeps your mind engaged and helps fight off brain fog. Plus, it's a fun way to stay young at heart. What you can do, make time to connect with friends or family, even if it's just a phone call or coffee date. Join a local club, like a book club, gardening group, or senior center activity. Volunteer in your community for a cause you care about, like helping a food bank or animal shelter. If you're shy, start small with a quick chat with a neighbor or a virtual meetup. Check your local community center or library for free events or classes. Staying connected will keep your brain sharp and your heart full. Our sixth tip is to manage stress. Chronic stress can cloud your thinking, zap your focus, and even harm your brain over time. As we age, stress from life changes, like retirement or health concerns, can take a toll on mental clarity. A 2020 study in the Journal of Psychosomatic Research found that stress management techniques like mindfulness reduce cognitive decline in seniors by 30%. That's a big reason to find ways to stay calm and centered. Let's talk about Ellen, a 64-year-old from Colorado. Ellen was juggling family responsibilities and worrying about her health, which left her feeling foggy and forgetful. She started practicing a 5-minute deep breathing exercise every morning and joined a local meditation group. Over a few weeks, Ellen noticed she was thinking more clearly and felt less overwhelmed. She told me, "Taking a moment to breathe made my brain feel so much sharper." Ellen's story shows how stress can sneak up on your brain and how managing it can make a huge difference. Simple techniques like deep breathing or meditation can calm your mind and boost your focus, helping you stay sharp and in control. What you can do, try a 5-minute deep breathing exercise each morning. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 4, and exhale for 6. Set aside 10 to 15 minutes a day for mindfulness, meditation, or journaling to clear your mind. Talk to a friend or family member about what's stressing you out. Sharing can lighten the load. Check out free meditation apps or online videos for guided sessions. If stress feels overwhelming, consider talking to a therapist for extra support. A calmer mind is a sharper mind. Before we wrap up, I want to share a bonus tip that ties everything together. Keep learning and stay curious. Your brain loves new challenges, and staying curious keeps it young and active. Whether it's reading about history, taking up a new hobby, or even watching documentaries, learning something new builds new connections in your brain. A 2021 study in Frontiers in Aging Neuroscience found that seniors who kept learning new things had a 25% lower risk of cognitive decline. That's a fun way to keep your brain sharp. Let's talk about James, a 72-year-old from London. James was worried about his memory and felt like his brain was slowing down. He decided to take an online course about photography, something he'd always wanted to try. Learning new techniques and practicing with his camera gave his brain a workout. Within a few months, James felt more alert and even started sharing his photos with friends. He told me, "Learning something new made me feel young again." James's story shows that curiosity is like a fountain of youth for your brain. By staying open to new experiences, you're giving your mind a chance to grow and thrive, no matter your age. What you can do, pick one new thing to learn, like a language, a craft, or even a new recipe. Set aside 10 to 15 minutes a day to read, watch educational videos, or take an online course. Check out free resources at your library or online platforms like Coursera or YouTube. Share what you're learning with a friend or a family member to make it fun. If you're not sure where to start, try something you've always been curious about, like history or music. Staying curious keeps your brain vibrant. So, there you have it, my friends. 6 top tips to boost your brain power at any age, plus a bonus tip to keep you going. Let's recap. Stay physically active to boost blood flow. Challenge your brain with new activities. Eat brain-boosting foods. Prioritize quality sleep, stay socially connected, and manage stress for a clearer mind. And don't forget to keep learning and stay curious to keep your brain young. These tips aren't just about staying sharp. They're about living a vibrant, engaged life full of joy and confidence. Stories like Susan's, John's, Linda's, Robert's, Mary's, David's, Ellen's, and James's show that you don't need to make huge changes to see big results. Start with one or two of these tips, like taking a walk or trying a new hobby, and build from there. You deserve to feel sharp and confident, whether it's solving a puzzle, remembering a friend's birthday, or learning something new. So I want to hear from you. Which tip are you going to try first? Maybe it's adding more brain-healthy foods or joining a local club. Drop a comment below and let's start this journey together. Your story can inspire someone else to keep their brain sharp. If you found this video helpful, please give a thumbs up, share it with someone you care about, and hit that subscribe button for more tips on living your best life. Your support means the world to this channel, and it helps us reach more people who need these ideas. Don't wait another day to start boosting your brain power. You've got this, and I'm cheering you on. I'll see you in the next video.